boxing fans? Welcome to ACTV Boxing. So, the VADA or Voluntary Anti-Doping Association has informed Matchroom that Robert Helenius has returned an adverse analytical finding in the random anti-doping protocol. Now, Robert Helenius recently fought Anthony Joshua August 12th, and Helenius voluntarily took the drug test August 11th, the day before the fight. It wasn't until August 25th that the results were returned to the public in Matchroom. But that brings questions though. I have a question. Why are fighters tested the day before the fight only for results to be returned weeks later after the fight? You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense to me that fighters are tested a day before the fight only to fight and then only to find out they've been cheating weeks after the fight. As of right now, we don't know what substances Helenius has been tested positive for. All we know is that he tested positive for a substance. Now, Anthony Joshua was not supposed to be fighting Robert Helenius at all. Robert Helenius was a really short notice because Dylan White tested positive for using a banned substance August 5th, a week before the August 12th fight. So Helenius was a very short notice and he barely had time to prepare. That probably could have been the reason why he did what he did and used a substance, if he did use a substance. But still doesn't give him an excuse to cheat though. And this gives me a second thought of Anthony Joshua's performance, which I think a lot of people should probably reconsider now. A lot of people say he was performing bad or not as good as he should be, which in my opinion, I don't think he performed bad. He performed pretty well considering he got the knockout. But Joshua's performance probably could have been affected by Helenius' use of the substance. If you think about it, Helenius was giving Anthony Joshua a bloody nose, puffing up his eyes in the fight. So probably could have been from the substance. Who knows? As of right now, Robert Helenius is denying all claims of this. He is saying he has been volunteering, doing these random drug tests like every time, like every day, all the time. He claims that he's never cheated or used substance a day in his boxing career. I'm on BoxingNews24.com and we'll see what other people have to say about this. So first we got Fast Gary says, sad AF. I do believe it is kind of sad he has to cheat and not, let alone he lost and he got knocked out. So HZ, I think that's how to say it. Said he must have been eating eggs with Conor Ben while flexing their muscles before the bout. Yikes. If you don't know, Conor Ben was another boxer who got caught cheating using a banned substance. So that's like a little joke. Bob says, be real. Helenius was boxing a fat lad in the castle the week before with no knowledge of this fight. Let's wait for the B sample and final results first. Might have used a nasal spray for a cold like BGS and popped. As I said before, Helenius was a short notice. He barely had time to prepare. So he probably just needed a little quick boost before, fighting Anthony Joshua. OD says, what's the point of testing a day before the fight? Was there a time to stop the fight? Shady AF. So although the results were just found out after the fight, it is kind of weird how that's what I'm saying. What's the point of testing a day before the fight if results are only going to be released or results are even going to be found out weeks after the fight? It makes no sense. Martillo says banned substances were in theory found in White's samples and therefore his fight was canceled. To this day, results remain unclear. Didn't Helenius have to go through the same anti-doping test? Why was there a fight then? Eddie, I think some explanations are missing here. So, the reason why he said in theory was because Dylan White, he although he was tested positive, results still remain unclear. So we don't know what substance he has been tested positive for. Just like Helenius, we don't know what substance he tested positive for. And I think he's trying to say, like, why wasn't this fight canceled? So what do you guys think about this? Is Helenius innocent? Let me know in the comments down below. And ACTV Boxing out.